Hi everyone, my name is Kando. Please follow me on Facebook and like my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Yeah, so like, what's going on with me? I'm just relocated to a new city of Chingola, and being a man in recovery, I have to like operate according to principles of honesty and my task is really not to hurt other people, because ultimately if I hurt another person, then I'm really hurting God, and if I hurt God, then it all comes back to me, and I get hurt, um, and eventually I die. It would eventually mean that I'll go back to my addiction and subsequently die. So like yesterday, I had this demonstration of really why it's important for me to do what my higher power wants me to do. What my higher power wants me to do, or for me, my higher power is God, is prescribed in a lot of writings. Like my higher power is Jesus Christ, so it's the Bible. And being in a 12 stepping program, or being in 12 stepping programs, it's also the writings and teachings of those programs, which are basically you know taken from the Bible, because like the original 12 stepping program derived its principles from the Oxford groups, and the Oxford groups were a group of Christians who were practicing first century Christianity. So so ultimately it's really about God. So speaking of God, then there's this verse which says obedience is better than sacrifice. So in the situation I was in yesterday, I could have just sacrificed what I was supposed to gain, and just moved on. But no, 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 no. I had to do what my higher power says I need to do in a situation like that, and that was precisely just to be honest with the person who I had basically found out I was wronging, you know, and I did just that, and the results were really exceptional. I found myself with an opportunity to be of even greater help in terms of my addiction, and even in terms of my business. I found I had an opportunity. So I stood to lose, because I was in the wrong. But then, because I was honest, I've actually gained even more than I could have lost. So if I could just follow prescriptions, then I'm in good hands. you know, in my 12 stepping journey, for a period, I didn't follow the prescriptions, and I suffered, and I suffered. So, like the information I would put out for anybody who is in a situation like that, where they need to make some serious change in their life, especially if somebody needs to get out of an addiction, is to follow precisely what your sponsor is saying, what your therapist is saying, what your psychiatrist is saying, is to follow it precisely, and then uh, prove, if you think it's wrong, then prove it wrong by actually doing it and it fails, not just disputing it just from the onset. That is very common, when it comes to change, because change is quite uncomfortable and nobody really wants to go through it. So one of the things I've learned in my processes of change is I need to embrace the discomfort. At the end of the discomfort, there is a prize, and again, when I get the prize, there will be more uncomfortable things coming. And at the end of that discomfort again, there's another prize, you know. So the cycle continues, you know. After I get that prize also brings forth some more discomfort again. And that discomfort, again brings another prize. And that is what is called growth, you know. And And that's just like what life is. It's growth. Where I am now, like from when I started my recovery journey to where I am now, I've experienced quite a number of uncomfortable things, and for as long as I've gone through them, I have moved from one level to another. And the ones I have avoided, I have actually missed an opportunity. So when I experience a problem, I'm actually experiencing an opportunity, and the onus is on me, to face the discomfort. It's just like a workout. Workouts can be uncomfortable, but then if I can endure it, for that period of the workout, then I gain a lot more. I will get higher, more energy. I will get, from what I've been hearing, my hormones, the hormones in my body will change. Yeah, for everybody. Like for example, the testosterone levels go up, and when testosterone levels go up, it means there's a greater need. So a problem of a greater need to get sexual release comes. And then when that problem is solved, other problems will come. So every solution has a problem, and every problem has a solution. So it's a continuous cycle. That's just life. But what I'm seeing is, as I follow it, like just to the T, life goes by smoother and quicker. And it is just a shot. My life is just a blip, in the cycle of time. Just a small blip. So, I just need to do what I need to do now. It's that simple. And before all the horrible things come in, because when horrible things come in, it's really, really rough. So my name is Kando, and I'm here in Chingola. Please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on Facebook or a friend, but please follow as well so that you can be seeing what I've posted. And also hit the subscribe button on my YouTube and hit the notification bell. Like the video and share it. Thanks for letting me share.